life into something that you can never own.
Hello, Cancer. So here is your tarot card reading for August 15th through the 31st. Let's see what we get for you. And remember, these are general readings. Take what works, and what doesn't work, it doesn't work. Okay, so let's see what we get for my Cancers. Okay. One card for my Cancers, please. One card for my Cancers. Okay, you got the 10 of Cups. Another card for my Cancers, please. Another card for my Cancers. One more card for my Cancers, please. One more card for my Cancers. I need a reversal for my Cancers, please. And your recommendations for my Cancers. What is recommended for my Cancers? Okay. Okay, so in your recent past position, you have the 10 of Cups. In your current position, you have the Moon. And in your near future, you have the 6 of Cups. So in your reverse challenging position, you have the Queen of Wands, and then in your recommendations, you have the 4 of Pentacles. Now, I think you're coming off of a happy period. Like the 10 of Cups symbolizes enjoying yourself, enjoying your friends, enjoying your family, being social, like being very content, being happy. Like you're just happy. Things are going well. And the Moon is all about our fears, our insecurities. It's also about, it could be about like a little bit deception and not seeing the path very clearly and not really knowing quite the way forward, or you don't know the full parameters of a situation. Now, the 6 of Cups is all about things set in the past. It's about past friendships, dreams you once had, like something that you've always wanted to do that you haven't done yet. It's about memories from the past. And the Queen of Wands, she's a warning of not being catty. Don't be vengeful. Don't be catty. She's insecure. She could be jealous. She's very reactive, and she can kind of be a bully when she's in the reverse position. So I'm kind of wondering, because to me, these two are very social cards in a sense. So I'm kind of wondering if you're having a really good time, you're kind of enjoying friends, you know, some of these could be friends from the past or whatever situations that you kind of always wanted to do, you're doing it, but maybe you're not really seeing everything, because this is about insecurity. So either maybe you have some kind of insecurities, or somebody else around you has some kind of insecurities, or you don't see the full situation or the person for what they really are. And there could be a little bit of this like negative kind of jealousy underlining a little bit, or kind of a little bit being catty in these social interactions or something. And this, maybe you're kind of being a little catty, maybe somebody's being catty to you. You'll know how it is, because to me this is very like you're having a good time, or maybe somebody's jealous because things are kind of going well for you, enjoying yourself, and there's somebody amongst you or amongst your friend group that's a little jealous and a little catty, and maybe they've always been like this and maybe they're still like this. So I would definitely have kind of watch out for that a little bit. But with the 4 of Pentacles here, this is all about money management and kind of holding on to something. So I just like wonder if this is kind of, let's say if this is a friend and you kind of always knew they were a little shady, and they are kind of continuing to be low-key shady with the Moon and the Queen of Wands in reverse, and maybe you might have some inkling about it, maybe you don't, maybe it's a little bit. I feel like this is, you're still holding on to this person, and I think this is calling attention to that you're still holding on to a friendship that may not be really good for you. So you're going to see and you're going to understand this the way you see it. But this could also indicate that as you're kind of socializing, you might need to watch your finances if something is a little bit. I wonder if this is a little bit of keeping up with the Joneses energy as well. Like you're having a good time. You might not be seeing everything fully clearly, but you're trying to just stay in this like enjoyment, you know, kind of this energy of like things that you once enjoyed in the past. You're trying to do it again, but it could be coming from a place of like you feeling like you got to keep up with the Joneses and you're kind of having some type of insecurities, or you just like want to do what other people are doing. So you might be kind of like not really watching your finances as well as you could. So in that aspect, this is saying that you might need to kind of look at the finances and kind of take heed for that for the future. But you'll know what this means for you. Now let's delve a little further to Cancers. Let's see what else is kind of going on here. Let's see what else we got. One card for my Cancers, please. Okay, Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. Okay, let's see what else we get for you. One card for my Cancers, please. We got Pyrite. Let the money flow in. Okay, and let's get a few more here. Let's see what else we get for you. One card for my Cancers, please. Okay, these two came up. Healing Heart, healing from a heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addiction, and Palm Trees, stability, security, performance, growth, endurance, and flexibility. And let me get one of these and let's see what else. Okay, one card for my Cancers, please. One card for my Cancers. Okay, so you know what? All these came out, and in this deck, I will take all of them. So, let's see. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life and calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Now, okay, so this is very interesting because this is the card, this Six of Cups here is about kind of past stuff, like past friendships or something. So someone with this, where was it? Someone from your past is returning to your life. So that, I think someone may be coming back in, or something from your past that you once wanted to do could be coming back. So let's see what else we get. So slow and steady wins the race. Pyrite, let the money flow in. And I feel like this is going with the Four of Pentacles. And I feel like let the money flow in. I definitely think as it's coming in, I kind of feel like this is saying you need to be a little bit more mindful for that, in a sense, you know, just in case you're like overspending. Obviously you're going to know from your own situations, but I would just feel like, considering that these two are about kind of money or holding on to something, I definitely think that's interesting. So slow and steady wins the race. And you know what? I wonder if that's kind of going with the moon energy here. Because with the moon, you don't see everything. You're not seeing the full path ahead of you. So it could be like you're taking things one step at a time, because you could be having some insecurities with what you're doing, because she's about insecurities too. And I would say in this, it's like, just take your time. It's going to be fine. Figure it out one step at a time. And I feel like stability, security, performance, growth, endurance, and flexibility. This is really going with the Four of Pentacles, because he's scared that he won't be stable. Like, that's why he's holding on to something, because he's scared that he won't have enough without it. So that could kind of be, like, for instance, let's say if this is a person coming back into your space, and let's say if the Queen of Wands in that instance represents that they're shady people, that they're not really good for you, they're just up to no good, and they're just, you know, they're a mess. This could be indicating that you might be afraid of letting that person go, in a sense. But I would think because it has like flexibility, sometimes you just need to be flexible with the situation. So you'll know if that's kind of a message for you in this reading. Now, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. For some of you, this could be a toxic relationship, somebody toxic that you might have to kind of let go of. And that's, in that instance, he would be indicating for you in that situation that you need to really evaluate, is this person good for you? Are they really doing well for you? So in that situation, that would be. So engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So I think for some of you, maybe you're reconnecting from somebody in the past, because you definitely have a few things from like past stuff coming up. So you might be reconnecting from someone from the past. And then I wonder, with that, in a different scenario, then I wonder if the Queen of Wands, because if you are reconnecting, you might not know everything that has gone on in their life. So there might be some things that they're not quite, I'm not saying that they're lying, but you just don't know everything. And maybe within that, you'll have some naysayers, kind of people who have a little bit of a nothing nice to say about this person, or remember this person from the way they used to be, and maybe they've changed, maybe they haven't changed. And then with that, let's say this could be that you're worried about giving them another chance, because maybe you've built like a really solid foundation for yourself, and you're worried that this person's going to come in, they're going to screw everything up again. So you'll know for how it resonates for you. And if you see something different in these cards, you always have to go with your gut. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some quotes for you guys, and think of a question for the Magic 8 Ball Cancers. We'll get to that in a minute. And okay, oh, I screwed this up. So these guys over here came out. Okay, so we have, before Alice got to Wonderland, she had to fall, and failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. So that is interesting. Okay, well, do spirit of the dish for my Cancers. Ooh, you got the Queen of Sweets. So you got the cake. Little vanilla cake with chocolate icing. And we have, what do we have here? Okay, so you have Aries. So somebody you could be dealing with is an Aries, or Aries could be something to do with however. Then you have Gemini. The Gemini is interesting. I'm not saying Geminis are two-faced. I'm not saying that. But Geminis have like almost like, I don't want to say a dual personality in a sense, but they're kind of like a devil's advocate in a sense. So I'm just wondering if, let's say, if this does have something to do with somebody, with the Queen of Wands in reverse being kind of like this, let's say for some people, if it's this sneakiness and this kind of a vindictive behavior, or kind of this nastiness, vengeful or catty. So, and then with the moon is like not everything is shown. I wonder, and this moon could represent illusions as well. So I wonder if, let's say, if this is somebody for you that you think might be a little bit not quite on your, have your back. With the Gemini, I would say maybe they're showing you one side, and behind your back, they're a different side. So that could be something for somebody. You take this how it works for you. But anyway, let me continue. So then you have the Sun, which is all about ego, individuality, and confidence. And you have Venus here, which is about love, money, powers of attraction. And you have 2 12th houses. So the 12th house is about the occult, psychic abilities, and the subconscious mind. So that's very interesting. So maybe this is saying that subconscious mind is kind of like intuition in a sense. So maybe you have like this inkling, because the moon is a little bit about like intuition as well. It's a little bit about like sometimes that gut feeling where you're not quite, you have a feeling that something may not be quite on the up and up. So maybe you're kind of getting these little like messages and you just need to listen to your gut. Okay, let's see what dinner and a movie the universe recommends for you guys. Oh, you have horror and Chinese. And let's get some numbers and letters. So you have R, F, T, N, I, D, and you have 6828. And you have focus and passion. And, okay. Now, think of a question for the Magic 8 Ball, and here we go, guys. Oh, mystical, magical 8 Ball, the mightiest ball of all the balls in the world. What is the answer to Cancer's question? It says, signs point to yes. So there you go, guys. The 8 Ball has spoken. I hope you have a wonderful few weeks, and I will talk to you later. Bye.